Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Necrons time again, but today is Thursday the 4th of May 2023, and we are looking at today the new release of Necrons, the is it Sautekh Dynasty? No idea how to pronounce that. Same as the figures I've got behind, but they are in silver this time, not in that sort of gold stroke bronze scheme we were looking at previously. Fantastic figures, technically the same, just a different colour. So we're going to do a comparison. And he says knocking the other ones down. Shows you what comes in the box. Nothing different to previously. And so I'm not expecting anything majorly different other than obviously the colour. If you like sort of content, want to see it as soon as it's uploaded, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. Okay, I'm going to unbox these, set them up, we'll do the comparison. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. So here we are. Here are the new guys, the ones in silver, next to the original, not long released, the sort of goldy bronze ones. Which ones do I prefer? And I've got to say, I prefer the new ones. I prefer the more silvery look. But that's just preference because I think they look more like sort of androids or generic androids. You could sort of customize them to be for other universes and toy lines and whatnot. But they are fantastic figures, all of them. If you haven't seen the original review, I stick in the top right of your screen now. Now you can see the articulation, everything else that they got on them. Now looking at these, I can't see any differences other than colour. Guns are the same. The parts are the same. You can see this one, this has been painted gold on his leg, and this one is just in the black. But that's just a colour difference, not any added sculpted parts, anything like that. If we have a quick look around on the backs, again, it's just aesthetic, it's just colour. I'm not sure if I prefer the silver ones having an all silver sort of spine as opposed to the contrast with the black we've got on the gold ones here. I mean, I think the silver still looks better, but I think if that was, I mean, apart from this guy, it contrasts because of his shoulders. I think if it was in black spine, then they look better again. The other thing which is worth noting about these, so I just realised, if you look on the these two here, he's got edge highlighting. This guy has tiny bit, it's got quite heavy. So if I just zoom in a little bit there, you can see that difference there. So there's no real difference at all, it's just a colour difference. But that does make a difference because I do prefer that. But they are such fantastic figures. Now, in terms of the actual guns, when I did original review, I was trying to figure out how does that pipe disconnect when it's going into their backs here. Well, this is the gun I replaced. In the original review, mine was slightly broken, and you can just pull out from there. So then you can have this figure as a sort of buck to do a robot custom with. Though I'd be tempted to remove, that's just part of it. You could remove that. I'm going to be tempted to remove the shoulder parts from mine. Yeah. But then that part's going to stay anyway. That's what I'd be tempted to do. But yeah, just to unplug. It's just a simple plug-in. But be warned, when you've unplugged it, it will pop out a lot easier the next few times. So you may want to just put a dab of PVA glue around the inside of that little hole, let it dry to add a bit of friction to the peg when it goes in, so it doesn't come out so easily. Now the Necrons are just fantastic 1/18 scale figures done by JoyToy. The articulation is really good. The whole aesthetic, the look is good too. I think they've done a cracking job. They are right up there with the best of their Warhammer 40k toys and toys that they've done in general. So I would say they're probably the best Warhammer 40k toys in terms of articulation. Them and maybe the Tau Fire Team or Fire Warriors. They are very good. Now, I do love my Death Core of Krieg, but the articulation suffers from their hard sort of plastic capes. Soft goods really that cost a fortune. But here we are. These are the Necrons. You can see there's no real difference. There's only in colour. It seems to be on your preference, the Dynasty or preference of colour. But I prefer these new ones in the silver. I think it just looks better, more robotic, slightly more menacing. However, the gold ones look a bit more If you're into like your fantasy, your Age of Sigmar, your sort of Tomb Kings, your undead, with that sort of gold, sort of royal colour sort of thing going on there. Okay, so Awesome always signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon, link in the video description below. I'll see you next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.